Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight.
Yeah! What? What? Check this out, right? Yeah!
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. Great. Round 5. Fight. Great. Round 6. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. KO. You lose. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight. Round 3. Fight. Round 4. Fight. KO. Round 5. Fight. KO. Round 6. Fight. KO. Final round. Fight. Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Alright. Let me know if you can hear sound. I might have to change it a bit.
Round 2. Fight. 3.
Yeah, Peter, these are your assessment games.
Fight.
Good block.
KO. Round 4. Fight. KO. Round 5. Fight.
Oh, nice.
KO. Round 6. Fight. KO.
Alright, that'll make 3.
You win.
Go back to the lobby here, and then we'll discuss a bit here. Guys, in the chat, can you hear me? I may have to, let's see. Is it delayed? Yeah, they can hear me. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I had to turn on my other mic. I didn't put the party chat PS4 for recording, so that's why it sounded kind of muted. Nope, no delay. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so Roland, good games, by the way. And for the most part, your law is pretty good. I mean, you got a good poke game. You used to be very panicky with a lot of your moves and your attacks and stuff like that. But you've calmed down a bit, which I like to see. You know, you wait for someone to attack, and then you kind of try to observe what they're doing, and then you know, do something afterwards. So that's awesome. Also, you know, you got your combos down, you got some of your punishes down against your own character, which is great. The one thing that, or I would say a couple things that we can work on here for the next few matches. One, watch out for the counter hit baits that I've been using. So like, for example, jab, right? Jab is +1 in block, and I've been throwing out the magic 4 almost every single time just to try to catch you on the counter hit. It's a good tool for you to use as well in case you want to check the opponent to see if they like to press buttons after a jab. So I recommend, if you see anybody using a single jab, just be patient. Again, it's +1 up block, and then Law is a very good counter hit character. So you either can just block and just wait for what, you know, to see what they're gonna do, or if you know a magic 4 is gonna come out, make the read, duck, and do a while standing launch. Number 2, watch your while standing 1-2s. Against people like myself, you know, we're more tuned to duck the second hit because it's a mid-high. So I would say against, you know, beginner players, intermediate players, you can test them to see if they can duck the second hit. If they do, then, you know, just do the 1 by itself. I think you can hit confirm the punches. So if you see the while standing 1 hit, you can hit the 2, and then it'll hit confirm. Otherwise, just do the while standing 1 to check, and it's safe on block, so you know they can't really do anything afterwards. But if you see them twitch duck, that means they know deduct the second hit, in which case you'll have to mix it up, right? It becomes a quote unquote a mental mind game where you do while sending one, you know, they're ready for the two, but you're not doing the two. Instead, maybe you do like a quick low and you know, throw them off, or another quick mid. So keep that in mind. Number 3, also watch out for your 3+4/4. I know sometimes people have a habit of throwing that out just because, you know, it might hit, but again, it's a mid-high as well. So a lot of players, you know, they'll be more tuned to ducking it, in which case you'll have to kind of pay attention to that. You can just do the regular 3+4. Even though that's punishable, a lot of people aren't really looking to punish that. They're more looking to punish the second hit of it, which is, you know, I think -12 on block, but they can duck it for a larger damage. So I would just check in with the 3+4. If you know it's going to hit, like after a whiff, then by all means complete the 4. But if you're just throwing it out there, I would just throw out the 3+4. Great. And then also, I would start using some more of Law's strings, like for example, the down forward 1-3-2, up forward 1-3. I know I saw you start using a few of those. This is great. I guess it's just dependent on the opponent, right? If you know your opponent is looking for those strings, just do the first part of it, right? Like for example, up forward 1. Upward 1, there's only one option after that, and it's the low. So check them again, just like we do with the while sending one. If you throw it out and they start ducking the second hit or trying to, then you know they know that string and they're looking for it, so don't throw it out. Just throw it as bait. Also with the back 2. Back 2 is only got 2 options. It's either high or low. So there's no reason to not duck. So people will try to low parry or block the low, in which case you just check them with the back 2 and then try to gauge their reaction. You know, they're looking for the back 2-1, they'll duck it. Back 2-2, they'll duck it. You know, junkyard kick, they'll low parry. So always just keep track of what people are doing based on the strings you're trying to throw out. And if you can see them, they're trying to duck or whatever, then that means that they're looking for that stuff, and you want to move on to something else. Also with homing moves, use more back 3. Back 3 is a really nice homing move. Back 4 is also nice too. I mean, even though it's a high, it's a little bit quicker than back 3, but back 3 is nice because it's a mid and it's safe. Like no other character can punish it unless you're doing it at the wall and there's no pushback. But back 3 is a nice move to throw out if you know people are sidestepping. And then what else is there? I would say, well, your throw breaking will need some improvement. So that's something you'll have to do kind of offline, of course, and practice in breaking those throws, because Law's throws can be quite damaging if you don't break them. All right. We'll go play some more games, and then we'll go from there. Yes. Got any questions? Excellent.
Welcome to the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law.
I mean, you can throw out hop kicks, because hop kicks are kind of like a low risk, high reward type of deal. Same with down forward 2s. I also recommend throwing out a lot of down forward 2s, especially if you know someone's trying to come in at you. Just because it's a safe launcher on hit, and it really clips a lot of people trying to do stuff. Like especially if you know someone is becoming a little too aggressive. If you know they kind of try to dash in, throw a down forward 2, and then you may be surprised how frequently it hits. Same with sidestep down forward 2. I like to do a lot of sidestep down forward 2, just because people are trying to jab or whatever after I do something that doesn't have a lot of that doesn't have a lot of recovery on block. So then I'll sidestep it and launch them with that. And plus, if for some reason it doesn't work, it's safe. I'm not worried about it.
Round 1. Fight.
Okay.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Good, back for 2.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Good block.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, that little flip kick is also pretty nice too. In case you knock someone down, it kind of crosses them over. You didn't know how to block it. And hit them in the back. Hey EJ, how's it going, man?
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Do you know anything about that move? Good low parry.
KO.
Yeah, watch the wild standing 1-2s.
Round 2. Fight.
There you go. Nice.
KO. Round 3. Fight.
Oh, good catch.
Round 4.
Yeah, that's something that's gonna be a more advanced tool. Very good tool. Good one.
Perfect. Round 5. Fight.
Yeah, there you go. Good mix up.
Round 6. Fight.
DripDuck. Good.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Nice, good counter. Good block. Very good stuff.
You lose.
Oh yeah, if you see it while standing too, punish it. You can punish it with 3+4, 4.
Get ready for the next battle.
I'm so used to playing with Jack doing down 4-2, but yeah, you can actually punish it with boss 3+4, 4 very easy.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright, catch. Oh, down for 2. Punish it. 3+4. Okay. Okay.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. KO. Round 4. Fight. for the next battle.
You guys can't hear Roland? Yeah, it's because of the party chat. I forgot to set it so that it can be broadcasted. So my apologies, guys. I can redo it after this. After this match.
Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oops. Nice, good whip punish. No.
KO.
Oh, YOLO.
Round 3. Fight.
Good backward too. Nice. I got disconnected. Oh my goodness, that just took me out of the lobby there. You see that, guys? Man, alright. Let me do this, Roland. I'm gonna go ahead and restart the party chat. And then I'm going to re-invite you. Alright, let's do this again. Let's see. Party settings. Always allow voice to be shared. Alright, so mine is set okay. I think it's something up with maybe Roland's. Yeah, he has to set his party. So Roland, can you check your party settings to see if you can allow your voice to be shared? Oh, yours are always allowed to? Alright, so you guys still can't hear Roland. Just let me know. No, it's you. You can't hear him? Alright, let's... Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it says, party chat, always allow. So it says only if, well, I don't know why it doesn't work, so. You guys can hear me because I have a separate mic. It's not coming in like it's dual audio or anything, right? Yeah. Well, I don't think it's because it's private, Peter. It's just normally people can just jump in. That's when the privacy kicks in, but I don't think it's because it prevents someone from recording audio. Yeah. Yeah, I'll have to Test it out one of these
To
days.
the King of Iron Fist Tournament 7. Martial Law.
Yeah, because I normally, you know, when I do these sessions, I have a separate mic, so I come in loud and clear. But then I never do any party chats, or at least I used to do them in the past, you know, when I play Call of Duty, and they work just fine. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. Maybe, I don't know if it is privacy setting. If it is, then I'll know for next time. I just checked. Is it? It's under broadcast settings. But I'm not broadcasting, Peter. Right? I'm not broadcasting through PlayStation. So it technically should be heard through the game chat sound here. I mean, through, you know,
Round 1.
Elgato. Because if you can hear the game sound, you should be able to hear him talk too. Communication error? Hang on. Yeah, it keeps on knocking me out. I don't know if PlayStation's having some issues, but I'll re-invite you again. Alright, I guess I'll check under Peter's setting here. He said under advanced settings, even though I know it's probably not it. Where is the advanced settings here? Sharing broadcast. Broadcast settings. Advanced settings. Okay. Audio sharing. Yeah, include microphone audio and broadcast. Share party audio. Yep. But yeah, that's only if I'm broadcasting through the PlayStation. So yeah. Alright, we'll try this again. Sorry, Roland. Normally I don't have these many issues when doing these type of sessions.
Welcome to the King of Iron Martial Law.
I might, you know, I mean, if I do get it, it'll be very casual playing. Like, I've been really dedicated to Tekken, so I can't really give myself up to play Call of Duty as frequently as I used to. Yeah.
Get ready for the next battle.
I think if you play with, like, friends that are decent, then you guys can have a good time. But if you play against people or by yourself, it does get kind of tiring, and, you know, everybody gets tired of losing one way or another. Yo, and Ryle Shell Shot. Thank you so much for the follow. Teach you the ways of Tekken? Sure, I'll do my best.
Round 1. Fight.
Alright. No mix up, mix up. There we go. Nice. Good duck. Well, we'll slow him to punch though.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
good counter. What is?
Round 3.
It's not punch.
Fight.
Oh no, I mean, you should be able to go parry. Yeah, down for 2 is a punish for it. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Wow.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
Good down for. See what I mean? That move is so good. Especially when they're running into, just throw it out.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Good. Good down for 2. Very nice. Right there.
Round 2.
Alright, then touch you.
Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Good. Ooh, nice. Yo, Sako, thank you so much. One more month and High gonna have a sock baby.
One more month and High gonna have a sock baby.
Yo, Peter, thank you so much for this. Oh, watch it. 3 plus 3, 4. Yeah. No, down for 2. Down for 2 is safe. Yeah, I just told you, man. It's like -8. You know, it's safe. That's why you can throw it out. I told you. Yeah, just throw it out. You know, let's just say sidestep down for 2. See? Do that. I'm just talking and get hit by it.
Round 5. Fight.
Yeah, it's such a good move. Oh man. Good luck. Yeah, I try to break the count. Nice. Good. There you go. See that panic. A lot of people fall for that because that move is like -1 on block. So people want to punish it, but they can't.
6. Fight.
Okay, so.
KO. Final round. Fight.
Good low parry. Oh, good trick. Nice. Oh, very nice. I was ready to block low, but too slow.
You
Good
lose.
stuff. Yeah, I wish my down forward 2 with Jack is safe. Unfortunately, it's not. Sako, his right, the Flamingo stance grab is just forward 2+3. He can do the forward 2+3 out of Flamingo. It's the same as if he's standing.
Round 1. Fight. KO. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, okay.
KO.
Always gotta watch out for the whips.
Round 3. Fight.
Alright, good. Oh, good interrupt there. Nice, nice. Nice, there you go. See how it goes under his jabs too, so very good move.
KO. Round 4. Fight.
There you go. Good punish. Nope. Only minus 13. Oh, minus 14. Okay, minus 14.
KO.
And that 112 is very good 10th frame punisher as well.
Fight.
It's only minus 1 block. Oh, there we go. Good back 3. Good hot kick. Good hot kick again.
You win. Get ready for the next battle.
Yeah, I explained to Peter that eating the slide is better than while standing too because of the damage. But only if you know that slide's coming out, it's good. But if you don't, then it's best to just keep standing.
Round 1. Fight.
Good low parry. Nice. Oh, nice. Good punish. That running through sucks.
KO. Round 2. Fight.
Down a bit.
KO.
That's okay, you'll learn.
3.
You'll even use it yourself.
Fight.
There you go. Oh, wash it down.
KO. Round 4. Fight. Round 5. Fight.
Okay. I saw you duck for a little bit. I was like, okay, I'm screwed. Sako, he can use it from both. Actually, yeah, just left flamingo to be honest. I think a left flamingo stance, he can just do that throw. The right flamingo, he doesn't really have access to that throw.
Get ready for the next battle.
But I mean, you know, you have to recognize that he's doing it from one flamingo. It's just 1+2. Any throw he does from flamingo, it's just one throw. It's 1+2. Yeah, it's just from left. Yeah.
Round 1. Fight.
Nice, still down for it. Round 2. Fight. Ooh, good knock.
Great.
Ooh, nice, good mid.
Round 3. Fight.
Good knock.
Round 4. Fight.
Oh. Duck the second hand.
Round 5. Fight.
Good duck. Nice, good punish. Great for two.
KO. Round 6. Fight.
Block. I'll play 2 more, and then what we'll do, we'll go over kind of like a final assessment for today's session. Yes.
Get ready for the next battle. Round 1. Fight.
Good. And go back for 2.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight. Perfect. Round 4. Fight. Perfect.
Same thing that happened last round.
Round 5. Fight.
When am I playing with Kazuya? I don't play Mishimas, but I play them for fun because I suck with them.
Get ready for the next battle.
I mean, I can play as them, but I'm pretty bad with them. I don't know how to play as them yet.
Round 1. Fight.
Good catch. Nice. Good. 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 Good punch.
KO. Round 2. Fight. KO. Round 3. Fight.
Nice. Oh, that was pretty good.
Round 4. Fight.
Yeah, good counter. Nice, good catch. Nice.
Perfect.
Good pressure. I like it.
Round 5. Fight.
Good catch. Good punish. No communication error. Alright, no worries. Alright, so we'll go ahead and talk about that. We'll be done. I was still ask him anyways. So a couple of things you did well. We finally started using down forward 2. Thank you. That's great. Now you can start using that as part of your arsenal. Also, I would say start using more machine gun punches. The 112. Again, good 10 frame punisher. Safe on block. Only -1. Using the counter hit string or counter hit bait rather, like plus frames, any type of plus frames, it doesn't matter what it is. You can do a simple block jab or into Magic 4 or even down forward 1 into Magic 4. Like if you feel that they're getting pressured and they want to press buttons to get out, throwing out like a down forward 1 or Magic 4 is pretty ideal because they're fast, they're safe, and it leads to more pressure. Especially Magic 4 leads to combo. Couple things you'll have to work on. Maybe start working on some additional pressure. If you notice that your opponent likes to be defensive, start using some, hammer the gods. Forward 1+2, +3 on block, puts them in crouch. So use that. After forward 1+2, a good string to use is the down forward 3 string because it puts you close enough for that move to actually hit. Most people don't want to be pressing buttons after forward 1+2 because of the plus on blocking plus puts them in crouching. So a lot of times they just opt to block high or standing, and then they get hit by the down forward 3. So it's a pretty good poke string, and if they get wise to it, you can mix it up with a mid, and it really puts them in the bind to figure out what you're doing. But if you need the extra chip damage, you can just throw it out there, and then it's pretty much I would say a 9 out of 10 guaranteed follow-up after that move. The other thing you have to watch out for is watch out for your high strings, your mid-high strings. You want to be more certain to throw them out, like for example the 3-4. I know it's a good punisher, sometimes it's a good string to throw out, but good players will recognize that you're throwing out the full string, and they'll try to duck the second hit, or they'll be trained to duck the second hit anyway. So I would say just use the mid version of the move, or just use the first hit of the move. Test them, make sure that you see whether or not they're going to be reacting to it. If they do, then you know they're ready for it. So just make sure that you refrain from using that move out in the open. It's good for punishers because it's a -12. I mean, sorry, it's a 12 frame punisher for law, but just be careful to throw it out in the open. Your throw breaking, you'll still need to work on that. So again, I encourage you to go in practice mode, maybe spend about 15-20 minutes whenever you can to do some throw breaking. You can even do it with your own character because he's got a command 1+2 throw and a command 2 throw. Or you can switch to Paul, Dragonov, Jack, King, you know, any character that has King? Okay. Yeah, I would also recommend switching characters because the arms are maybe a little bit different in size. So when I used to practice throw breaking, I used to do Ling, right? She was a very tiny arm character, so she was one of my characters I practiced throws against. Also, Paul would be kind of a secondary, and then Jack or Gigas or even King. King has a little bit larger arms than a normal character does, but you know, because of King's multiple throws, he's also a good option as well. Great. Some things you were doing well. Again, your poke game is really good. You have a good sense of when to attack and when to counter hit. Sometimes you have good reads, you know, and catch me with some while standing moves and stuff like that, which is awesome. But keep working on that, Roland. And do you happen to have any questions or comments? Okay. it's completely safe, and it's a very annoying move for a lot of people to deal with because they can't do anything. They have to mix you up after the block. But for you, you can just throw it out anytime you want to, unless they expect it and they whip punish you. But it's such a good move after plus moves on block or on hit, or it catches people. It does track a bit. So you know, like when I was trying to sidestep right, after a particular jab string, it hit me out of the sidestep. So definitely use it to your advantage as much as you can, and you'll benefit. I think your game will increase quite a bit, you know, as far as catching people off guard. And then finally, I'd like to kind of get your feedback on the session. Since this is our first session, I typically like to ask how everybody felt about it, you know, going in, and you know, just let me know how you feel about today's session. Okay, awesome. And then, you know, feel free to reach out to me with any questions you may have. You know, like just Facebook me and let me know if you have a question about a particular, you know, move or string or scenario that you ran into with a different character. You know, I'm more than happy to help you out. You know, it doesn't have to be something you have to save for a next session, but rather, you know, you can just ask me whenever. I'm really open to helping you out. You know, answering questions and stuff in the interim. When? Sure. Okay, sounds good. And then, as always, you know, I encourage you to start working on block punishment. You know, being in the intermediate level, you should start working on characters that you don't know much of. You know, especially, you know, characters you don't really run into, or even characters that may be more prevalent in your local community. You know, like learn how. I know you know some of the characters very well, but it's always good practice to continually, you know, go over the block punishments, you know what's punishable, including your own character, right? For example, when we went over the block punishment while standing 2, I think it'll be a good habit for you to start going over your own character in case you run into a mirror match, and then you can just punish them whenever they do while standing 2 on block, and so on and so forth. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thanks a lot, Roland. It was a pleasure of being able to work with you on our first session. And then from there, just let me know if you wanted to do anything more. All right. Thanks a lot, man. Yep. See ya. Bye. All right, guys. Well, that will conclude the session for today. Thanks, guys, for everything, for joining in, for keeping the company, for giving Roland some tips here, giving me some tips. And I think we'll be doing another one of these sessions sometimes this week with another player, beginner player. And once I do, I'll be able to post up and let you guys know when I do it. Hey, no problem, Peter. And I'll try to figure out what to do with the party chat thing. I don't know why PlayStation wasn't showing up or didn't allow the stream chat to be broadcast. Because normally it does work, but I don't know why it didn't work in this particular instance. So the one thing I was kind of worried about was the double audio from me, because I have my headset here and then I also have my microphone that I normally do for the session. So I muted my session's microphone and then just went to talk with the party chat, thinking that it would be broadcast on the actual stream, but it didn't. Thanks for you guys for letting me know. So I'll have to figure that out and see what see how to get that fixed, if I can get it fixed. Well, Peter, when I did the commentary with L Train, we did it over Discord. So the Discord, we can hear him loud and clear because it was it was a computer-based software. He wasn't in a party chat on PlayStation. And that's the thing. Like, I used to be able to do party chat recordings, or maybe it was because I actually saved the video on PlayStation, and then because of that, it recorded the party chat through that way. But I do remember streaming and being able to hear people in the party chat. So, but yeah, the past commentaries and any of the sessions and the tournaments were because of Discord. And maybe I'll go that route later in the future. We'll see. But I'm really surprised that the recordings didn't quite work out for this particular section. So maybe I'll have to test that with you one of these days. You just got kicked, EJ? Okay, so it must have been something else going on with PlayStation today. Yeah, because if me and Roland are getting kicked out of a private session, then there must be something else, on a global scale that's happening. I thought it was just us, but really, I think it's something going on with the game. Yeah, and you know what? I mean, I think we did have it work, but PlayStations have had some recent updates. So I don't know if they messed with that feature, but maybe it's something on my end. I don't know, because I've always had the settings to be the same. It's never changed for me, so I don't know why it's not working. It's just didn't really just don't understand why it wasn't working to me. But like I said, we'll test it out some other time, and we'll go back and forth and figure out if there's something else on my end, or it has to be with someone else on someone else's end. So. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, even though we didn't catch Roland's party chat, he did express that he was very appreciative of the session. Yo, 10 Samurai Cats. Thank you so much for the subscription. Appreciate it, man. Yep. Yeah, I told Roland that he'll be able to look back into the stream and be able to review his session. Just kind of listen to my comments, even though he can't listen to himself. He'll be able to listen to me. But yeah, going back to what Roland said about the session, he was very happy to have done this with me, and he does look forward to doing maybe some more in the future. And then I told him to kind of reach out to me whenever he has any questions or whatever, or if he wants to do another session. Awesome. Alright guys, well that's going to do it for me today. Again, appreciate all you guys tuning in. Again, Samurai Cats, thanks again for jumping in. Sorry you're catching me a bit late here, but I'm all set with my session here. And we'll call it a night, or call it a day. It's still daylight. I'd like to go out and get some sun. Alright, have a good day guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care. Peace out.